Good afternoon, folks. It's just approaching. Let's have a look. 3 minutes to 5:30, Tuesday afternoon. Back down the new water for another short session. Mark's with me again, and we're both in new swims again. And we've swapped round from what we did last week. I'm fishing closer to where Mark was fishing, and he's fishing closer to where I was fishing. I haven't checked the app yet, but I should say it's a good 19-20 degrees today. By far the hottest day of the year. Absolute scorcher. And when we arrived, well, I just wish I could show the lake and set the scene. It's absolutely black with them. They're absolutely everywhere, right on the surface. So got to go with the old zig. I would have liked to try a surface bait, but there's that much wildfire on it. It's just not possible. And there's a slight wind which will hamper things. So I've ditched the old troddy this week, and I've gone with a zig. There's a lad present on the lake. He's been here all day. Hasn't caught anything, but he's lost one, and it was on a zig. So we've gone with the zig. So we ditched the old troddy. That's on the left-hander, and the middle rod and the right-hander fished on the normal presentation, which is the Snowman rig, and the CM1 kipper tipper on the one, and a cherry bee tipper on the right-hander. Incidentally, I've got the zig fished at about a foot, maybe just over a foot. And that's on two little 12mm kipper tippers. So yep, real scorcher. And as I say, I just wish I could show the lake. You might hear the ducks in the background. Yet again, I'm invaded with wildfowl. But really nice to be here. And let's see what happens. We're going to fish it till dusk. I'm not that confident at the moment, as I said in the previous sessions. I'm not really a big fan of sunshine, blue skies. Just ain't me. I was hoping for a bit of rain today. It might sound a bit, down in the dumps, that, but when you're fishing, you got to go with confidence things, and this weather isn't the best for me. But you just got to go what Mother Nature throws you, and just pick your wits. And as I keep saying, being here is half the battle, and it's far better being here than being at home stuck in front of the telly. Talking of baits, I've mentioned in previous blogs in this particular series, the Brolly blog, the CM1. I've had a good long hard think over the weekend. I don't really think I'm getting the best out of the bait. I might have mentioned that it needs a few tweaks, and I think I've got a good bait, but I think I can make it better. So I'm coming towards the end now of the batch that I made about a month ago. So I'm going to be doing a few more tweaks, and hopefully the next session I do, I'll be using it down here. So I thought someone was coming. So yep, bang on 5:30 now. Just going to stick the old kettle on for the first brew of the session, and hopefully we'll have something to show you throughout the duration. So until then, catch you later. We got 18 minutes past 6. Just made the first phone call to Mark. Nothing doing up there, but interestingly, Mark has got his thermometer out and he's done a reading of the water, and it's 20 degrees. And he's checked his app on the phone, beat me to it, and the air temperature is actually 22 degrees. So it's clearly the hottest day of the year, and the water temperature and the water is well and truly up and proper rocking now. Fish are absolutely cruising everywhere. So whilst I was sitting there indulging in my coffee, I picked out a tub of my pop-ups. These are actually something that I made last year called Amber Nectar. Basically it's an orange bait, and the reason I pulled it out is so I could see it at range. I just saw a group of fish come down about the middle of the lake, and I just popped it out there, and I could clearly see it whilst I was just having a coffee, just something that put of interest whilst I was watching the water. And Bosher, pair of lips, has absolutely nailed it. So I don't know, is that proving a point? If you can get it in front of him, they will take it. I think they're in that mode where they are thinking about doing the business and having a spawn. And it's certainly at 20 degrees, there's a good chance if this weather continues into Wednesday and Thursday and up to the weekend, they're going to have a go. So next week might be one to give it a miss. But another thing I have noticed, I was watching my margin spot, which since I've been here, like most of the lake, I've seen a lot of activity. I've crumbed a few baits up and I've chucked them down the edge, but I have seen a hatch on the water surface, and I've noticed 1 or 2 mouths munching at them. So if they're on them, we've got a few problems, I think, because if they get preoccupied on them, it is going to be doubly hard. But yeah, that's fishing. Oh, one just crashed right in front of me rods, about 2 rod lengths from the bank. Absolute splat. But there's a few chunks swimming about, some real backs out the water. It's exciting stuff, but be even more exciting if you can get one on the mat flapping about and a nice trophy shot and something in front of the camera. But hey, that's fishing. So yep, 20 past 6. I think it's time to get the curry on. Back on the old hot curry tonight. Didn't have a chance this weekend to knock anything up homemade like we did last weekend, the old chilli. So nice and easy out of a tin tonight. So I'm going to stick that on. I'll catch you later, folks.
Okay, mate. We've been watching them take the mickey out of us all night. Basking around, loads of fish everywhere. And what's just happened?
Well, first of all, Mark has reeled in, because you know he's fishing a bit further up from me. So thanks to my mate for doing that, I appreciate it, because limited time, limited angling. But yep, I've been flicking a few pop-ups out, and watching 1 or 2 take baits. And I flicked another one out, the old amber nectars, which I've got on the blog. And I saw 2 fish attack it, and I saw a big splash, and I thought, oh, they spooked each other. Right-handers absolutely melted off. And, well, of course, an absolute brute of a fish.
We weighed it, mate.
A couple of times just to make sure that it went over 31 pound. This fish did, minus the sling. So I'm a bit excited here, getting my bearings, get my speech. I can talk. Right, let's start again. We settled at 29 pound. What was it, mate?
13.
29.13. It's a peach of a comment. And on a day like today, if anything was going to happen, I thought it was going to happen a bit later this evening, and I think Mark would agree.
Yeah, definitely.
But we've just dropped her in the margin. We got ourselves settled. She's in the retainer sling, and just got her out, so she's a bit lively, but this is an absolute peach of a fish. On the old CM1 with a kippy tipper. There we go, folks. 29 pound.
First time you've ever fished the peg as well?
First time, mate. I'm absolutely... She's going to flip again. Oh.
Well, that's what the mat's for, mate.
Yes, the both of us. Absolute, just stunning fish. I'll just try again. She's very lively, as I say, because she's been in the margin, in the retainer sling. And as you said, Mark, the mat's doing its job. I'm just going to get the grip of her. There you go, folks.
Yep, if you'd have caught that next week, it probably would have been £30, because I reckon they'll be spawning within a week. So
yeah, I've got to be honest. I mean, you can see the gut on it. It possibly might be holding a bit of spawn.
Not much there.
Not much, but who cares? We weighed it. We did weigh it twice, didn't we, mate?
Yeah.
So I'm a bit 6s and 7s at the moment, because when I saw the fish, it came in quite right to my right hand side, and you know straight away it was a better fish because it was a plodder. But the water in the margins is reasonably clear, and when I saw it, my legs went to jelly, and so did my arms. It was a proper long thing, and I just look at it. Mark on it, mate.
Absolute beast, mate.
It is, isn't it? There might be a slight tear in the dorsal.
Yeah, but
which you can't see from your side.
For a fish of that age and that weight.
Yeah, but and this is the biggest fish.
Yeah.
On the new bait, CM1. And I'm thinking of tweaking it as well, because I think I can make it better. We might put that on the back burner.
I bet he's getting a bit heavy now, isn't he, mate?
It is a bit, mate, but there you go, folks. Hope you can appreciate this fish as much as I can holding it. I'm absolutely delighted.
That's the biggest fish I've seen since France, mate, last year.
Mate, yeah. And once again, mate, I appreciate you coming round. Because,
no problem. It's great to see a fish as big
limited time,
and beautiful as that.
I'm as privileged you're here to see it as well, mate, because over the years we've got an habit of I'm either at work or you are. And one of us has got the bigger fish, and you know, but lady looks shining on us today, and we're both here to enjoy it, mate.
That's it. Fantastic. One bite, but when they're that big, who cares?
Yeah. So,
rightio, mate.
Right, mate. I'm going to slip back and back to a watery home.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thanks a lot. What a result, eh? What we got? 10 to 8. You know that curry I was on about? You might hear the stove in the background now. I've just got it on. and boy am I going to enjoy it. What a result that was, £29 and 12 ounces I think it was. I was a bit all 6s and 7s when I was talking with the capture, but as I said, I was watching fish to the right hand side in open water, milling about just under the surface, and I was just flicking out those amber nectars, and I saw one have a stab at it, and then another one had a go, and there was a big splash, big commotion on the surface, and then the bobbin on the right hand rod just pulled up, and I looked at it, to be honest, and I thought, come on mate, you got to hit it, and rod's gone over, plodder, real sluggish fight, went straight to the right. When fishing, there's a tree to my right hand side and it's a bit of a snaggy area, but as I mentioned when I got the fish, it's reasonably clear in the margin, and I saw this bar of gold and I thought, dear me, that's a big fish. The old legs were knocking and the and the arms, and the old heart was thumping. I shouted up to Mark, he's come down, and God bless him, he reeled in and ended up in the onion bag, so absolutely chuffed to bits, excuse me, while I just check on my curry. Anyway, I'm going to indulge now, and I'm going to keep looking at the water, and who knows, might get another one on the bank. So delighted folks, catch us in a bit. Well, finally on camera mate, with just a sock on 20 to 9.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle tonight.
Yeah.
I think, as you can see, that one, I don't have it out too long, but it's definitely ready to spawn, but it's a beautiful condition one, probably 12-13 pound. We just thought we'd show it you.
Yeah.
But I do want to get this one back, because obviously it's definitely got the future holding inside it, so
definitely mate.
I'm going to throw this one straight back.